Hey guys, we're back again for some more fun. I had some unfinished business from last episode, so I didn't want to wait too long before recording the next one, so let's do it right now. So I have expanded my crops here quite a bit, flattened out more area, so we have enough for everything now, I believe. All of the basic crops that we know about how to plant, at least, that we know how to plant, at least. There may be more than these 10 I know about, but these are the ones that we're going to be doing for now. So what I did here was each row going this way is one thing. So this is all cocoa beans. Oh, these cocoa beans are a pain. I'll talk about them in a moment. These are all red flowers. These are all yellow flowers. These are all carrots, potatoes, pumpkins, melons, netherwort, sugarcane, wheat. And then going this way, we have the sort of the same thing, all the permutations of the thing crossed with itself. Hey, Rain. That might be annoying. But we can sleep and shut it off in a moment. I think it's evening. Can't tell where the sun is. Anyway, so this looks a little different going this way because I have to sort of disrupt the rows because this is 10 by 9. But yeah, it just sort of shifts over when you get to a permutation that would be a thing with itself. Anyway, and yeah, I just have these labeled so I can keep track of what goes where. Now, these cocoa beans were, I don't know what it is. I thought I knew what it was. I originally had them along this row where the netherworts were, and I could not plant them in, I think, this space to about here. They just would not place on the crop. And I fiddled around a lot, tried to figure out what it was. Best I could figure out was that this is Forest Hills biome. I can plant it in forest, but not Forest Hills. In Forest Hills, it just refused to place. So that was one theory, but that did not pan out a little bit later, because I swapped my netherworts. Okay, it's good, it's getting nighttime. Swapped my netherworts with the cocoa beans, and when I got to right about here, yeah, because this is supposed to be cocoa beans all along here, but I had to cheat a little bit here because cocoa beans would not place in this spot, I think it was. But this is forest. This is not Forest Hills. So what the hell? What's going on with those? Like, why can I only plant cocoa beans in some places? I don't get it. But anyway, let's sleep to get this rain shut off. Ooh, if I fly fast enough, I can outrun the rain sounds. And, oh yeah, should pay attention to the day-night cycles now since we're using a solar helmet to recharge our chest plate, which is quite handy. I'm getting used to using it instead of the jetpack. Found if I turn on the gravitation engine while I'm jumping, it'll put me into fly mode right away, so I don't have to double tap space. So that's handy. But anyway, so what I want to do now is put the crops on there to. Hang on, no, I'm skipping ahead. We're gonna put the crops on to cross these and do some stuff with fertilizer and Weed X and other things to see their effects. But first, we have another bit of unfinished business, which is our outfit is missing one piece. I really like these boots. I'll probably prefer them to the quantum suit boots. Oh, that's the wrong chest. But I do want to build a pair of quantum suit boots just to see their properties, because I know a little bit about them. I use them in my test world a little bit. And yeah, they do some fun things. So let's play with those. They take 2 pairs of rubber boots. Those used to make you invincible. It's kind of weird. A pair of nanosuit boots, 2 iridium plates, and a lapotron crystal. Here we go. Quantum suit boots. Now, those aren't charged, but I'm assuming my solar helmet will charge them? Is that right? All right, so let's see. So there's something. Well, I guess I'll give them a charge in my with my MFSUs. So, oh no, there they go. Okay, so I don't know. The logic behind this solar helmet is weird. Since I'm standing here, yeah, I can already feel it, because if I walk at normal speed, I'm slower than if I have the boots of the traveler on. Since I'm standing here, I was messing with this thing. This is where my scrap boxes go from this thing. I actually want to pull out some scrap here because we want to use it for fertilizer. But anyway, the idea occurred to me. I used to have this pulling out of the auto crafting table and going straight in here, and if that was full, overflowing into the chest. But it occurred to me that a better idea would be to put it straight into the chest always, then pull from the chest into the mass fabricator when it needs scrap boxes. And that was kind of a pain to set up just to get everything to work properly. not pop out all over the floor, but keep this thing fed well enough to get it going. But I don't really want to tear this apart to go into the details. Like I can interact with the stuff. There's one of my gates. Anyway, yeah, I would kind of like to show that, but it's too annoying. We're not going to. So, oh, right. Okay, so it's the chest plate that was charging these, I think. I don't know. This stuff's really weird. But anyway, those have enough of a charge. So the main feature of the quantum suit boots is you can do, let's see, how do you do this? There's a way to do a crazy jump. I think if I hold control, yeah, there we go. So I hold control. Whoa! Now, I don't have good control over it. Wow, that's amazing. Okay, there's some trick to that. Like if I'm already sprinting and I do that, it's not quite as amazing. Oh, you don't take fall damage with them apparently. But like if you're just starting to sprint, no, there's some trick to it. Like you can sometimes get these amazing jumps that just make you go like that. Oh yeah. But I can't do it reliably. There's some trick to it that I haven't figured out yet. But yeah, I really do. Wow, that one took me high. I really do prefer the Boots of the Traveler, though. Like, we might put these on if we want the protection that they give me, because you know this is 10 full shirts of armor here. Whee! And this is just fun to do. It's hard though. Like I need to practice. There must be something to it. I don't know if you can. Wow, that would have been a real long one if I hadn't hit that. I don't know if you can control it, or if it's just random how far you jump. Yeah, so I'm trying to start sprinting, then press control, then jump all at the same time. And yeah, it's tough to do. So if I just hold control like this and jump from a standstill, I go that high. If I'm walking forward, I do that. If I'm sprinting forward... Oh, wait, that seemed to... Yeah, okay. No, I don't know. I don't get it. Anyway, like I was saying, I like the Boots of the Traveler better. Even though these do more, but they're harder to use, so we're going to leave them off for now. But we have those in case we want to use them later. Let's go in here. Felt like I took way too long on that. Haha. So, right, let's move on to, I believe, crops are the next... Oh, no, short detour. So, I was a bit confused last episode by this heat exchanger. Its durability had gone down. Now, for nuclear reactor components, durability usually means heat. So the hotter a component is, the lower its durability is. I don't know if I'll be able to show this. Let's just give this a try. And I don't want that power to go to waste. So let's turn this on a little bit. Oh, and yeah, let's see if our automation works. So I had to move this lever over here. It's a little weird because I had to not power this directly because there's an iron pipe right down there. And if you give an iron pipe a redstone signal, it changes orientation. But this works okay. Be quiet, please. Okay, so I just want to use some energy. Now let's see what this is doing. Okay, so 56, 57, 57, 58, 58. Yeah, looks like it's keeping up. Okay, cool. Cool. So it looks like this will keep up. And the way I have it set up, it shouldn't ever overflow and have items pop out of here. That was very tricky to do, because basically the trick to that... Man, okay, I do want to tear in here and show you, because there's no easy way to do it, because those are facades, and I can't take them off without showing the pipe. But, okay, so imagine there's a wooden transport pipe coming off of this. Autarchic gate to energy pulsar. This right here is a gold transport pipe. With a couple of facades on it. Another gold transport pipe. So those two golden pipes speed the items along enough that when they enter into an iron pipe here, they're going fast enough at the speed that the autarchic gate pulls out items that an item won't already be entering a device by the time it detects that its inventory is full. So it was necessary to have those two gold pipes to... so that items wouldn't pop out, because the problem with the iron pipes, as we saw before, is that, you know, if an item hits the middle of it, that's sort of when it checks whether it can go into the thing it's going into. But if two items pass the middle of a pipe before the first one that passed it has actually gone into the machine, then, you know, an item's already in this portion of the pipe. You know, pretend this is an iron pipe. And once it gets over here, it'll pop out because there's no room for it. But the golden pipes speed the items up enough that they don't... that the one goes all the way into the device before the next one passes the midpoint. Yeah, really wish I could show that more easily, but I'm not going to tear this up just for that. I think, yeah, this also has a shutoff on it. If the inventory is empty, then it'll send a redstone signal and stop this from running. So if it runs out of scrap boxes, it won't just keep running and waste its power. I am hoping, yeah, I'm pretty sure that counts, I'm pretty sure that only counts this part and not this part. Yeah, because this isn't its inventory, this is its output, I think, I hope. Anyway, so that's all automated. Right, so we were doing, got very distracted. We were doing stuff with the nuclear reactor, just making sure our power doesn't go to waste. See my lava going down, I should just keep that world anchor on. So we'll turn this on. And I want to put this in here just to see its durability go down. Oh, wow, that went fast. So I pulled that out. It's hot now. We're going to turn this back off and put this back in here and put a heat vent next to it. Now I believe... Yeah, so the heat vent is restoring its durability by dissipating its heat. And this will... I hear an Enderman. Is he in my house? Sounded like an Enderman was in my house. Maybe not. Must be in surrounding caves. I don't want Enderman in here. Wrecking my lawn and things like that. Whatever they do. So anyway, that lets me restore its durability to full. I still hear him. Come on, keep doing it. It's slowing down. Seems like it was good. Yeah, and it does weird stuff. Like it goes back down, then up, then eventually you can get it to 10,000 durability. So I could have done that to get the component back to full durability to use it in crafting. I think these numbers are just lying to me because they're doing some weird stuff. But anyway, I know eventually this will get to 10,000. Let's just leave it there and we'll check on it later and see what it's done. But anyway, that's what that is. So yeah, those components don't wear out unless your reactor just has too much heat in it, or if they have too much heat in them, depending on how they work. Anyway, so yeah, let's do some stuff with crops. So, I would like to craft a cropmatron. Hey, look, I already have the recipe here. So this device apparently, you know what? I don't know what it does, so I won't try to explain. So we're going to try it and see what it does. I do know what this one does. This is a cropnalyzer. And I happen to have some cocoa seeds here, so let's take a look at them. So this, now, here's a use for our single-use batteries that we got out of scrap boxes. This requires some EU. Oh man, and its interface is annoying because I have to have the stuff in my action bar to get it in there. That's really poor. So we'll put cocoa seeds here. See what this... Hello? Can I not use a single-use battery in this? Maybe I can't. Okay, let's make an RE battery then. Need some tin. 1, 2, 3, 4. Some redstone. Redstone is here. 1, 2. Now I have an RE battery recipe. I think might have been quicker to just do that, but anyway. So we want to charge this up. That's enough. And put it... I'm impatient. Put it in here. So hopefully this will work better than the single-use battery. Yeah, I think maybe it gets confused by the single-use battery because it normally gets consumed on use. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so with an RE battery, I think RE stands for reusable, but I don't know why it's RE instead of R. I don't know. Discovered my notch. Okay, tier 3. What? I don't know what those things mean, but anyway, so this is sort of like a beealyzer or a treealyzer, but a little different because it's an industrial craft thing. Anyway, let's get that battery fully charged because we're going to want to use this if we get any hybrids to take a look at them. Oh man, so let's try this. I'll put one of these in here. I think it gave that a small boost. It's really hard to tell. 7, 8, 9, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so not much use for these things. Can't use them in this. And that was about the only thing I was going to use them for. Anyway, it's nighttime. Let's sleep. But then we're going to place down our cropnalyzer. No, other thing, cropmatron, and see if we can figure out what exactly it does. And then we will play with the... Oh, sorry, got distracted there. I heard that the quantum suit helmet refills your hunger bar. Apparently the ultimate solar helmet does not. Okay, that's fine. Quantum suit helmet also lets you breathe underwater, I think. Just to check. Because the gravisuit stuff tends to replace the quantum suit and do what it does but better. But nope, this doesn't let you breathe underwater. Okay, so we might actually have a use for a quantum suit helmet instead of just this ultimate solar helmet. Anyway, let's try putting this Cropmatron down just here. What the... Okay, so obviously we have fertilizer, hydration cell, and Weedex. Okay, we're not going to play with that just yet, but I wanted to at least look at its UI and see what it does. Oh, cool! Haha! Our chest plate will keep our wrench charged. That's pretty cool. Oh, that's really useful for the Vajra. I cleared this space using the Vajra mostly, and yeah, it's awesome because it just keeps its charge, and the solar helmet keeps this thing charged. So yeah, it's real nice. But anyway, so yeah, we'll play with this a little bit more once we get a bit more of a handle on Weedex and fertilizer and hydration cells, I guess. So let's make some of those things. So we have Weedex, but hydration cells come from, I believe, water cells and an extractor. So let's just get 6 of them, say. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And put these in the extractor, which is over here. Oh, and it was extracting rubber. Okay, that's fine. Do that instead. Go faster. Oh, why the... Oh, those don't stack. That's why that stopped. Okay. Well, that's a pain. Anyway, I'll just... I don't know if these things have durability like Weedex or what. Now, let's see if we can grab some more scrap out of here. Oh, yeah. Oh. Wait, what? Why is that... Why was that stacking up? Oh, I'll bet the redstone signal from that... okay, we might have a small problem here, because I think my auto-crafting table is shut off now, because that thing is sending a redstone signal to it. Oh, yep, I know the problem is. Okay, I'm going to break in here and look at this just a little bit. Yeah, okay. How about... oh, what the... No, that's not what I want. See, these gates will just do whatever's next to them, and there's a biogenerator down there. But yeah, let's just do pipe empty equals energy pulsar. So once it pulls out a scrap box, then that'll be fine. So the redstone signal for this won't interfere with it anymore. Okay, cool, that's good. And this is shut off, I think. All right. So put that stair back. That's a stair to... Because of lighting. I explained that in one of my earlier episodes. But anyway, we just got distracted. Okay, so we have hydration cells, and I'm going to make some fertilizer with this scrap I just pulled out. I believe it goes together with bone meal. Is that right? Bone meal is here. No, it's on me. Ha. So is it just like this? Yes. Yeah, let's make all of it. Okay, so right, what I was thinking over here was that one of the things I did wrong last episode, other than just not paying attention and letting weeds overrun everything, was that I didn't let the crops that I want to cross grow in fully before I tried crossing them. So that problem's solved. All of these are grown. So what we're going to do here first is we're going to place a bunch of these crops on this row, cross them like that, and do nothing else. Then we're going to watch this closely and kill any weeds as they come up, and yeah, just see if we can get any crossbreeds going. This is probably going to be too many to really pay attention to, so I don't know. But yeah, let me place all these, and then we'll be back. Okay, so already we have some sort of valid hybrid here, and we have some weeds. So I just want to kill these as soon as they come out. Oh yeah, another hybrid here. Another bit of. Are those weeds? No, those are greener than weeds. Okay, so those are fine. Cool, cool. Those are weeds. So this sort of dark green is weeds. Got to kill those. Okay. So what we're gonna do with the right, if I do that, I should do this too. Okay, so that, if the weeds grow, they do waste some crops, but these are cheap because they're just made from sticks. I've seen these pop out of the ground before. It's really strange. Like, I thought it might have been because I was walking through them, but then, you know, I can walk through these and nothing pops off, so I have no idea. So anyway... yeah, I just got to babysit this for quite a while. So this is a pain. This is why WeedX exists. Now, so what I'm going to do for this, okay, so that's a crossbreed. Cool. What I'm going to do for this next row is I'll place these the same way, but I'm also going to apply WeedX to them twice each and see if that makes a difference. Then we're going to go through this row and apply hydration cells, and this row and apply fertilizer. Assuming you can do all those things. I'm making a lot of assumptions here, but yeah, let's do that and see what happens. All right, so this row is placed. We're going to apply WeedX twice to each one of these. I don't know if twice is the right number, but we're going to try it and see what happens. We saw what happened with one application before. Well, we sort of did. Everything got overrun. So now... so what I'm thinking is I shouldn't need to... Okay, those aren't weeds. That's a crossbreed. Oh, so I shouldn't need to apply it to that. I shouldn't need to apply WeedX to anything that is already grown or is already growing. Well, like I just did there. Because as long as I stay on top of any weeds that grow adjacent to it, weeds will never grow over something that's already growing, as far as I know. You know what I just did? I just totally lost my place. Dang it. Okay, so that's, I'm going to take a guess. Yeah, I think here's where I want to pick it up, because I remember applying it to that one. Okay. Hopefully I'm doing this right. Oh, nope. Probably applied quadruple to that. I don't know. Okay, well this isn't an exact science here, but it's something at least. So just going to make sure these don't grow weeds. Those are weeds. Stop that, please. And also breed more. So yeah, it just seems like I kind of have to sit here and watch this like a hawk to get it to work and not destroy all my crops with weeds. But maybe if we can figure out the right amount of WeedX and other things to use, we wouldn't have to worry about that so much. So that's that row done. I'm gonna go check this row. It's looking pretty good. We have a bunch of crossbreeds going. No, not too many weeds. And this was the no WeedX row, but we do still have some growing. Oh, did something just change? Something just changed. What did I see? I'll have to watch that back, but I saw something move. Those are weeds. Please don't be weeds. Oh man, yeah. This is a lot of work just with 2 rows already. So let's go to the next row, and we'll be applying fertilizer to it, I think. So I'm going to place these crops, then we'll see what fertilizer is like. All right, so those are placed. I made a sweep through these first 2 rows, and no weeds were growing here. There are a few here, so that's encouraging. Maybe 2 sprays with WeedX is the right amount. So let's try fertilizer. So it's 1 each. Oh man, I'm going to run out real quick. How do I make more of this? You can either make it with scrap and scrap and bone meal, or with 2 pieces of scrap and more fertilizer. No way! I'd rather make it with scrap and bone meal. Why would you ever do it that other way? Oh, didn't need to do that maybe because that's already growing netherworts. Oh, we haven't shown the other use of the crop analyzer, because you can use it on seed bags, but you can also use it on crops as they're growing, and it'll tell you a little bit of information about them. Although not, it'll only do it for if it knows that they are. Like if it's, oh, those are weeds, don't fertilize those. I'm hoping that application of fertilizer will still apply, even though I broke the weeds after applying it. Yeah, I'm doing this rather imprecise. I'm also kind of worried a creeper's going to sneak up on me because I'm out in the dark and it's not well lit beyond here. Yeah, there's a zombie right there. Let's go take a quick sleep just in case. And yeah. So we applied fertilizer to the third row. Next up, we need to do hydration cells. Oh yeah, but I wanted to try the crop analyzer on something that's growing. So let's go over here and use it on... You're gonna burn. And skeleton. No creepers, so that's good. They might still be around though if they are around. So I should still be careful. Don't turn my back to that part. Okay, so if I use this here, that'll tell me rows. If I use it here, unknown crop. So it won't tell you what it is if it's a crossbreed. But if you do know what it is, it will. Okay, there's more weeds here. Yeah, let me tend to my weeds, then we'll do the hydration cells. All right, those are placed. So just observing this casually, it seems to me like this row that we fertilized is getting crossbreeds more quickly, and this row that we weed-xed is not getting any weeds. So those seem to work as advertised at least. It's a little hard to tell just exactly. Let's get a sort of overhead view of this. A little hard to tell just exactly how fast they work, how much they do, because you know this is all random, and it's really hard to keep track of the entire thing all at once. Just doing a quick weed check here. Those are weeds. I hope those are weeds. I'm hoping I'm not killing valid crossbreeds which just look like weeds, but I'd rather play it safe because I don't want these things to get wiped out. So let's try these hydration cells. So right, this row. So is it just... Yeah, okay, they have durability like the weed-x. Let's apply them to... Oh, can only do it once. Okay. Okay. Yeah, okay, so you can only apply them once to each thing. Interesting. But I can apply them even though the farmland is hydrated, so it's not just for doing that. Okay, so I'll finish this row. All right, so that's done, and I've already placed the next row here. So for this one, I want to do all three of those things. So we're going to apply fertilizer once to each of these, hydration cell once, because that's all it lets you do, and the other thing, weed-x twice. Because, yeah, applying weed-x twice seemed to help that one other row quite a bit. So maybe we'll get the best of everything here if we do it this way. Now we still have quite a lot of rows left to go. Haven't decided what I'll do with those yet. I'll probably... I think I might just place the crops, let them... Well, actually, maybe I'll just leave them there for now as they are. Okay, so that was all the fertilizer. Now we got to hydrate it. This is going to take a while, so back in a moment. I'm already seeing interesting stuff happening here. I just finished putting hydration cells on that, so I still got to do the weed-x. But these look like flowers that are getting bred between netherworts and carrots. There's a thing that looks like sugarcane that's coming from wheat and carrots. So yeah, stuff is happening. More. Oh wait, no, those are flowers. So I think you can get the thing that's already growing. But okay, so something that looks like pumpkins or melons or cocoa beans from melons and flowers. So that doesn't necessarily mean anything. Now I don't think maybe I did pick that by accident. I was wondering why those flowers are bald. Yeah, okay, right. So got to spray weed-x and the other thing. I'm going to do another sweep and check for weeds here. I really want to stay on top of it because I don't want to lose these crops again. So we'll do that. Well, here's something I just noticed. Apparently weed-x maxes out at 2 uses. So after you've applied it twice, you can't apply it anymore. I don't know if you can hear me clicking. My mouse button's kind of quiet, I've noticed. But yeah, I can click twice, but no more than that. That's okay if I lost my place because I can't apply it anymore. So maybe you just want to apply the maximum amount of everything to each one of these? I don't know. Can I apply more fertilizer? Because I already fertilized this. No, I cannot. Okay. So 1 fertilizer, 1 hydration cell, 2 weed-x would seem to be the maximum of those. Okay, cool. So that's that. Now, I don't know about all this stuff. Like, it's so hard to... I'd have to keep track of like how many weeds I break in each place, how long it takes for each crossbreed to come up, and that's completely impractical. So it's really hard to get a handle on the exact effects of these things. So maybe what I'll do for now is probably just sit here and watch these and kill any weeds as they come up. Yeah, that's probably going to be my approach, just to discover new things. Because I mean, again, when a crossbreed has happened, like, weeds aren't going to grow here and choke this out. It's only in the empty spaces where they're able to grow. As far as I know, I could be wrong about that. Now, why are these all missing? Did I just forget to put them back after I killed weeds? Maybe. Anyway, so I'm going to play with this for a little bit more. Then maybe we'll do something else. But I kind of don't want to leave this unattended now. So I've just created a problem for myself. Okay, well, yeah, let me, I'll tend to this a little bit more, and yeah, maybe stop at some point and break the ones that don't already have crossbreeds in them. Then we'll go do something else, let them mature, and see what we get. Yep, that's what I did. I just broke the crops that hadn't already grown things. I left the empty ones that are in the two rows that have Weed X applied to them. So hopefully that'll keep us safe from weeds. So just observing, it seems like these aren't crossbreeding all that quickly compared to the others. So yeah, maybe from the wiki it sounded like too much Weed X slows down maturation of crops, but I don't know. So we're just going to leave this. We're going to go do something else for a little while, and we'll come back and check on our crops when that's done. Let me get this stuff out of my inventory and sleep, and we'll be back. Man, the stupid iron pipe has reoriented itself again, so it's always pointing back now. I wonder if it's getting... Hey, it just did it again! See, I didn't do that. I wonder if it's getting its own redstone signal there? Maybe? Because every time an iron pipe gets or loses a redstone signal, it changes its orientation. Yeah, so we might not be able to do that. I might have to use a red pipe signal and get the redstone signal of that thing some other way. Anyway, yeah. I've been talking about this an awful lot for something that I didn't actually do on camera, so let's stop that. So, a few minor points to address. Question to you guys. Is anyone... it's maybe amusing how I reminded myself of this, but is anyone using my world download? If no one actually is, I might not do it quite as regularly just to save some space, because it's getting kind of big, and I don't want to fill up my server's entire hard drive with uploads every single episode. It's handy if I need to go back in time, but if it's not useful to anyone, I might as well not upload it as regularly. I mean, I'd still do it occasionally, and if somebody does find it useful, then I'll keep putting it up. But yeah, just a question. Let me know in the comments if you do use the world download, and I'll keep providing it every episode if you do. But if not, then I might make that a little more irregular. So yeah, this thing, I found this in a dungeon chest. I think this is for, apparently Red Power has computers in addition to Computercraft that use different programming languages, so Forth, I guess. So maybe we'll play with that someday, but not today. So yeah, World Anchor and Disk told me. World Download. That's how I did that. So, I wanted to do a Wither Skeleton trap, but I don't have a... I'd like to set up the space for it first. We could just go and do that, but... Yeah, I'm indecisive about that. I kind of don't want to do it right now, so maybe we'll save that for next episode. Just looking at my notes here. So yeah, I looked at some stuff online. It seems that Merry Bees are in fact seasonal. So they, I guess, don't count toward the 28 species I need to get. So I just need Steadfast and Heroic, and I'll be done. So what I'll probably do at that point is I will re-enable extra bees, which I had originally disabled, and play with some of the stuff in there. Because I wanted to get familiar... There's something I was looking for in here, but I forget what it is now. Oh yeah, I remember. There's something... I wanted to get familiar with forestry bee breeding a little more before playing with extra bees, because extra bees had some cool stuff, but yeah, I just wasn't quite ready for it yet. So we got a new tree. I might as well give you a tree update, just because, you know, I feel like there was one that I forgot to show last time. We took a look at Kapok, so not that. I don't know. So we have a bunch of sequoia saplings and some wenge saplings. That's how you pronounce that, apparently. Not wenge like it looks, but wenge. Some sort of native African word. Let's see if we have another of those, because it's a 2x2. If we do, we can grow one. These bees are certainly done with their thing, so let's put them back in for another round. But hopefully we'll have pollinated some leaves and be able to get another wenge sapling. Looking, doesn't look too good. Balsa trees are kind of annoying for breeding because they have so few leaves. Thought I saw one a moment ago, but it was probably just the apiary through the leaves. Any in our acacia trees? No. Very uncooperative. Okay. And even if we found a pollinated leaf, there's no guarantee it would actually give us a sapling we want. Okay, so let's just grow sequoia. Sequoia is kind of cool. It's an enormous tree. This is a 3x3. I do have bone meal on me, so that's good. Maybe in the time we're doing this, the bees will pollinate some more leaves and we'll be able to get another wenge sapling. So I'll grow this right here. And look at this thing. Whoosh! Oh, can't even see the whole thing. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Okay, there's the top of it. So this is massive. My preferred way of chopping these down is with a vajra. That's probably one of the quickest and easiest ways to do it. But let's, just for fun, let's try the axe of the stream on it. Because that'll be fun to see. It might use up the entire axe. Where's that axe? Let's see, we're level 15. Let's put a medium level enchant on it, just to see what kind of stuff it gets. Hey, level 15, there we go. Fortune 1! Well, that's real useful, isn't it? Okay, but anyway, we can use it to chop down. Okay, so if we just left clicked, can't even hear it. It's all the way up there. So let's right click. So that's doing 1 every time it chops. I'm watching its durability. Oh yeah, it's going down, it's going down. But I'm getting logs like mad. Is it making a dent in the thing? Oh yeah, I can see it chopping it down. So I can do the same thing with left click, it just goes slower is all. But uses less durability. I want to go fast. So yeah, this is going to take a while. Almost there, almost there. Oh, right, because I'm targeting it up there. It was chopping away the bottom there. Okay, cool. So that's all of those. So let's see how much wood that gave us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stacks. No, sorry, no, 5.5 stacks. So that's reddish, kind of like the mahogany wood. I'm not even going to bother making those planks, but we will do that eventually and look at all the types of wood next to each other. I want to get all the types of wood so that we can do that. I got more saplings out of that than I used, I think. Or did I pull the whole stack out? I might have pulled all of them, but anyway, I have 18, so I can grow 2 more trees, so it doesn't matter much. So I'm gonna go check for a wenge sapling again, just in case one grew in the time we were doing that. Oops. Yeah, this is how tree breeding goes. It's not good if you're impatient, which I kind of am with things like this. Just need to let the bees go for a long time, then come back and check for pollinated leaves, because yeah, there's none that I see at a glance at a glance here. So let's do something else. Let's check on our crops. Any weeds overtaking any of them? There shouldn't be. Oh! We have something interesting here. What is that? Is that like nightshade or something? Lots of crazy flowers. Look at all this. Okay, so I saw purple, blue, and black flowers. Oh, more black flowers. All right, let's see, what am I going to do here? So I would like to pick these. I get ink sacs, beautiful. Okay. Is this just sugar cane? That's just sugar cane. Okay. I assume the ones that are interesting will look different. But okay, so potatoes and wheat apparently give you sugar canes. Cool. Okay. What else did we get that's interesting? Also checking for weeds as I go. Okay, so we have some more flowers here. I don't know what kind those are. Maybe they're just yellow, but we'll see. Okay, so carrots grew there. I don't think I went all the way down this row. I'll go do these 2 rows at once. Is it just me, or do those roses look funny? I guess those little dots on them are thorns. Never noticed that before. Or maybe that only shows up and... All right, I'm going off on a tangent now. Let me find a rose, because I want to see if... Do they have thorns on them normally? Come on, come on, come on. Yep, there we go. Give me a rose. Here we go. Yeah, they do. All right. They always had that. I just never noticed. Anyway, enough of me not knowing how the game works. So yeah, lots of interesting flowers here. Let's see what these give us. Cyan dye, nice. And I assume purple dye. Yep. Why am I poisoned? Did I get poisoned from picking those? I guess I did. Interesting. So touching the purple flowers poisons you? That's pretty cool. Okay. So which ones were those? Now, if I left-click on these... Okay, so I'm going to left-click this. So we got 2 seed bags and some ink. Unknown seeds. Let's put those in the crop analyzer. Yep. And, man, this thing's annoying, because you have to have it on your action bar to have the thing you want to analyze on your action bar to see what it is. Blackthorn. Okay, that's what it's called. Cool. Okay, so we discovered blackthorn. Now, I want to try picking this again and see if it poisons me. No? And it didn't give me anything. What? All right, I'm going to break this and hope for a seed bag. No! Ha! Dang it! Ha! Okay, well, that's unfortunate. I was hoping that if I broke it after picking it, it would just give me the seeds and not the dye, but I guess you don't want to break it like that. So, do we have any more of those? Those are the purple ones, I think? Okay, so there's more blackthorn. So that's cool. I didn't have a good way to get ink sacs before. I actually used UU matter to get some earlier when I was making the stained glass. But that's not a good use of UU matter. Okay, cool. So we got some crops. I will want to do quite a bit more breeding. See if we can get some more. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Let's break these. Okay, I didn't get poisoned that time. We got some dye. Unknown seeds. These are Venomilia. Yeah, that is venom in it, so I guess that's what poisoned me. Don't trample my stuff, please. Cool. All right, so I'm going to do this some more off camera, and I'm sure we'll find plenty of cool new breeds of things. Apparently there's a whole alcohol brewing system that's you can get hops, and it's separate from the short mead you can make with forestry. Yeah, so cool. That's a little bit of stuff with crops. Do I have anything else I want to talk about? Not really. I kind of wanted to go adventuring in the Twilight Forest this episode, but I think it's time to wrap it up instead. I will prepare a space for Wither Skeleton Trap next episode, because I really want to fight some withers and do stuff with nether stars. So, yeah. I guess that will do it for today. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.